Yeah, so we're in. Wait, what were we just saying? Because
I said, how much was this?
okay, so equipment wise, the arms, the mics, they were in like either a £40 set, so £40 each, or yeah, £40 each.
Okay.
Cameras I had before,
Yeah.
stands I had before. But anyway, there's a YouTube video kind of all about that.
Oh, I love it. Oh, have you?
Yeah. So
good.
Focusing more so on like the setup of the
I like
studio.
that. I like that.
I'm trying to be as helpful as I can.
Yes, you be a helpful YouTuber.
I mean,
Unlike some who come to just make noise. Do you know what video I have coming up today?
what? We love it.
It's EastEnders. Oh my god, it's actually a mess. I'm so excited.
Wait,
I'm excited to watch it.
What do you mean?
So I did basically like a summary, because basically I got so many DMs last week about a summary of what's going on, because obviously Christmas is next week. So
That's
I did a summary video of what everybody needs to know. It's a mess. I'm actually embarrassing.
No, but I feel like that's very useful.
I know, that's what I said. I think it is, like, but I make it sound good, because EastEnders isn't good right now, and I think anyway it's good though, because someone told me to do it live on Christmas Day, but I can only do that if the episode is good.
Yeah.
If not, I have nothing to talk about. But
Fairs.
I doubt it's going to be good. So that live.
No, but I need that, because last year I didn't have anyone.
Yeah, I know, to
give me
tell you
warm
what
up,
was going
so
on. Because I think because everybody wants Ian dead, and I think everybody needs to know why people want him dead. Yeah, I know. Ian
Because it's
Bill.
actually such a wild thing to say.
That Ian Bill,
the one that was crying.
Yeah,
She loved me.
and he's still like that. Ian, it's so sad that he's leaving though.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah, he's leaving. Max left. Max is leaving. Tina's leaving, but she's not relevant.
Yeah.
And Stacey's leaving because she's pregnant again. Told you, it's about to be a sad situation. Trust me. And Mick is doing a suicide storyline in Jan. I'm just not. Mick needs.
We need to take it back to where Bradley died.
That's what I say in the video. So at the beginning, it literally goes, I know all of you stopped watching it after Bradley died.
Yeah. We need to take it back then.
Do.
And they need to just wipe everything clean. The only storyline that they need to keep. Actually, I think that was even before Bradley died. So when Stacey was going through her
cheating.
Not cheating, her bipolar stage. Do you know, like, she came back with blonde hair.
Good. Lacey Turner deserves some serious awards, because she did so good, and her mum as well. Jean is such an amazing bipolar, because she's not like that. But you actually think she is, because she does it so well.
Do you know? But yeah, both of them, they did their thing.
They done their thing.
For EastEnders, I was just like, I believe you.
That's what I'm saying. You actually believe Jean is bonkers, and you believe Stacey's got bipolar. You believe it.
And it's not like, oh yeah, they're doing it the stereotypical, like,
no,
oh my days, you're crazy.
You actually think,
that they're going through it.
But everybody else, like, I mean, Lucas is coming back. I think that's what people are excited for.
I'm not sure how I feel.
But
about
then
that
I don't know how I feel either.
Because that man, he's so mad he can come back a Muslim.
He does come, but the thing is, I think he comes back with Chelsea, and Chelsea and him are boys. But he tried to kill your mum. He locked your mum up
in the cellar.
In the cellar.
And then she got out, so he killed Trina.
Trina. Oh my god! When he killed Trina, I said Lucas
because it was the
rake. I couldn't believe. No, that's what they've had some really good stories, but they've really messed up. Like really, like Kat is with Kush. I can't. Go back to Alfie, man. What are you doing?
That's in Portugal.
Yeah, I know. That's stolen. He owes Phil 50 grand. EastEnders is a waste of time.
But you still watch
100%. 100. I watch it daily.
Period.
I think I owe it to the people. I think I owe it to the people.
No.
I need to write for EastEnders. I think I need to give them storylines.
I can't lie. EastEnders was definitely one of the shows that made me want to get into acting. Like,
no, it wasn't for me.
I wanted to be written into.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, I only want that. And if I was to ever, I have to be written. You're not replacing me. I'm not replacing anybody. I'd have to have my own story, because I think we do need an African family. Because I'm sorry, the one that they gave us was, remember Mercy and her mum, and they gave us deportation storyline. That's when I knew EastEnders was racist. Because you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, to do E20 that didn't really work. Oh,
see, I didn't want to be in E20.
100%. Nobody wants to be in it. I wanted to be EastEnders, but that's what I'm saying. So if I had, I'd have to be writing with them. Well, writing this script together. Because if not, you're gonna boy it. And the black family, Denise, you've got a baby with Phil Mitchell.
That's after being with Jack.
You've been with
Bill.
Oh, Ian. Yeah, she slept. Oh,
Yeah, she's
scary.
But do you know what? She was locked in a cellar.
No,
she was locked in a
Max
cellar.
was buried alive. Don't get me mad. Tanya buried her husband.
This is
alive.
This is not an EastEnders.
I know. Sorry.
It's not. But
it's not an EastEnders. But this is what happened. Yeah.
But no, she was a witch.
She buried her husband. No, but he deserved it. He cheated on his son with his son's wife. Remember, that's what...
I don't think that English makes sense.
She cheated with his son's wife. Yeah, that is right. He cheated on his son. Awkward. That's not... He cheated on his wife with his son's wife. There we go.
But she buried him before that.
No, she didn't. Remember,
that
it was after. Because...
No, but he was buried before by his dad.
When he was a kid. That's why she's mad.
Yeah, that's why she's done...
That's why she's done it as a...
She's a witch.
With Sean. Remember, she was with Sean, my boyfriend.
Did he come back eventually?
No. Yeah, no, he came back for Jean's cancer story line.
Was he?
That was good.
Oh, I missed
that was really
him.
good.
I missed him.
I
so
do
much.
miss him. But he's not the same Sean. Like 2000. I know.
Again on 7 minutes of EastEnders talk.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let's leave EastEnders. This is what I make EastEnders sound fun. I know.
This is okay. So hi guys, welcome to the Kelani Corner. I don't know if this has a name. I'm not sure if it's a podcast or it's not. We just out here and we're talking. So I am here with a lovely guest. So this is Lizzy, my home girl.
What's up?
Oi, I don't even know how to start this. First of all, quick introduction to yourself. How would you introduce yourself?
Hi. I don't know. I don't like introduction questions, you know.
Okay.
I'm Lizzy.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
What?
I don't.
Do you know what? You're crap. So I will introduce you. So this is my homegirl from college. That's how we met. She's got a mad story. She's funny as heck. Her bank is full. She's a podcaster, a YouTuber.
There's just so many
an
scary
actor.
things. There's so many scary things happening.
What? Oh wait.
A what?
I was gonna say presenter because you're trying to do the I can never get the word right. So let me know where I like.
Oh, no, just say MC for your own sake. Just make it easy.
Yeah, she's an
and
MC.
say MC.
Her bag is full.
I wish it was.
It will be. Come
Amen.
on.
Hallelujah. But no, guys, I need to. Debbie's rich. Deborah's rich, or if you know her as Titi, whatever you want to call her, she's a rich babe. And I have celebrity friends, and I'm really proud that Deborah wants to be my friend. I'm such a fan of hers.
She's over exaggerating it right now. No, so I called you here to talk about a couple of things because, of course, you know that I love an actor. I love acting.
We love it.
We love it. But I want to sort of talk about your story and how you got into it because I'll tell you my perspective.
Go on, sweetheart.
We're chilling. College. Sociology. You're calling out Miss Ellison.
Oi, my G. Actually.
Was she?
Yeah, was she really though?
We're having fun. Go to uni now. I think it was in uni. I'm just seeing a snap of you having a show. That's it. It was from nothing. You do nothing to do with acting. No conversation. No nothing.
100%.
To I am in a show next week. Buy tickets if you can.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to sing for you.
I remember I was attacked immensely.
Right.
Because I did the show and then I put the cast up after and I said, oh my gosh, show done.
It's even true. There wasn't.
I didn't even do tickets.
Nothing.
I just did shows finished. Boom.
Amazing cast.
Yeah, amazing cast, mate. Miss you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. And I was so attacked. But I think, obviously, like you rightly said, I wasn't born into acting. So I think I was still trying to be okay with this is what I'm doing. And I also didn't think everyone would accept it. So I thought, you know what? Let me create work and actually do something. And obviously, I'd not seen myself as an actor. So if my friends are there and they didn't like it, it would have been awkward.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? It would have been very awkward for them to... everyone would have supported me, but I can't let you lot go home thinking, nah, she's actually the wrong thing. She's not meant to be here.
I've definitely been in a show.
Do you know what I mean?
People, they've come to support me, and I can't lie, I held it down.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, sweetheart, let me talk to you because I've seen. You haven't seen me act, but I've seen Deborah act, and I can't lie. Do you know what?
Which one?
Had I left uni at that time?
When did you...
Don't do that.
No, but where? I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what it was called. This is awkward. This is
awkward.
No, where you were crazy.
Oh,
do you know what I think? Had left uni at that point?
No, that was still in uni.
We were still in uni.
Yeah.
I think. Do you know what? Then that would have been a serious catapult for me to leave, because I saw you, and I remember thinking, nah,
that was
I can't.
2016.
I did leave in 2016. Actually,
yeah, 2016.
Yes, it was. It was.
2016, yeah.
And I think that would have been one of the pushing. Is that English? Wow.
Doesn't matter.
One of the reasons as to why I eventually decided to pursue it, because I thought you were so good, and it wasn't what you were doing like full time, because obviously you were still in uni doing pharmacy, and I knew that.
Yeah.
So I remember thinking, nah, like if this babe is able to still do this on the side, and do you get what I mean? Like it wasn't the thing, but we hadn't realized what we're doing in our lives yet at that point. And I remember thinking, nah, and you were like me and I think Karen, someone cried. Someone I came with cried.
I swear.
And I remember we were moved. It was mad.
If you ever hear me saying identity back again, book your tickets. That is a bad book your ticket.
I was a fan. I wanted to be in I wanted to be in you guys' show, but I wanted to have obviously some credentials before, because obviously I didn't. I was still on my journey to thinking whether I want to do this, and when I saw that, I thought no. And it was a black cast. They were young. They were relatable. The storyline was it, and I remember thinking, this is what I want to do. You know, this is what I want to create. This is what I want, and I knew that obviously in the space and the environment that was never going to happen. Piriana, it was not going to happen. So
I hear it.
I think that was like one of the beginning stages of me just sitting down and really thinking, what is it I want to do?
See, that's mad. So I never knew that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't tell anybody. Yes. I think I was going through and that's what I said. Acting isn't our background. Acting isn't in our schools. It just wasn't.
It was in my school, and I chose music.
Yeah. No, but as in it wasn't.
It was an option.
I chose. To be fair, no, I did. I chose. Do you know what? In CTK, I did put drama on my thing. Do you know what? But the guy I had, the guy that interviewed me, to get into college, he was a Nigerian man. He told my mom, no, she can't do that. This is a teacher that doesn't know me from Adam. No, and right there, he changed drama to philosophy. You know, that is probably like where life went downhill.
Down the city gate hill.
The city gate hill. That's what it was. He changed drama into philosophy.
Oh, no.
And I remember thinking that's what crushed it.
But you know what? We have to, even those small things that we have to laugh. Because imagine if you chose drama, that means your timetable didn't work out. That means you might not have been in my sociology class.
100%.
And that's not happened.
Deep it. And I think it's true. I think the course after, in terms of who I met in drama class, wow, I'm still dreaming. Philosophy, it determined the courses in which, rightly so, and where my timetable would be, where my free time would be, and who I would meet, you know, along the way. And in philosophy, I met people who did RS that I'm still friends with and stuff like that. So I think things did happen. I mean, it took me a long time to accept that, because I was blaming everybody, including my mom, like, why didn't you groom and nurture me to be an actor from when I was a little girl? Why didn't you do that? I know. Why didn't you? But then I had to realize, I think I needed my journey. You needed
your path.
Yeah, I needed my path for me to even take it seriously, because I could have been, you know, the typical kid. Let me not be stereotypical, but this typical actor kid who is so blasé, with life. And because I've met a lot of actors now, and a lot of them are so up themselves, like, you know, in you know, they have a what's the word? A pride, or I don't know, like something about them that's like, oh yeah, I'm an actor, I know what I'm on. No, I needed that. Yeah, I feel like this is not. Yeah, I feel like likewise, because I've always, so from EastEnders days, I said, man can do that. Like, I've got the stories. Trust me.
But then, nothing. It wasn't a thing. Like, how do you get?
Thank you. How do you do this?
How is this
there? Facts.
Even till today, I'm still.
Girl. No, for real. For real.
Literally, this is why I was just like, yeah, I need to have this sort of channel. So to talk to people who are acting, who might not be the John Boyegas. I love them all. Don't think I'm cussing any of them.
I know, we respect their hustle. In it.
To salute.
You know,
G's.
no, 100%.
But it's like, I want to hear the stories from people like us that we're just trying.
We're just seeing what works.
Feel this way, 100, we're gonna get there some way. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But it's crazy because my story and the actors that I've met is kind of different from you. So the majority of them, they either they've been wanting to be an actor from when they were babies, but they still understand the hustle of it.
100. Or
we've got the ones that were all just we're here.
Yeah.
We're here, we're smiling.
Well, yeah, no.
We're trying to absorb everything we can. 100%. So how did you even get into that show?
Okay, so basically, I think one thing you have to understand about me is I can be very impulsive. You know, I don't like to think too deeply, because if I think too deeply about anything, I'm not doing it. So basically, like I said, I went to I'm trying to remember what year that was. Was that 2017? Yeah, it was 2017. So I think I had recently left uni. Anyway, that's a podcast in itself.
We need to talk about that.
Let me go back. So basically, I went to uni, and like I said, so I went to uni studying accounting and finance. And I did that because, like I said, nobody nurtured, it for me, acting to be a career. So I thought, okay, I'll always do acting. I made a plan. I'll go to uni, I'll do accounting and finance, but on the side, I'm going to do shows. And I even registered with the uni. So I did, baby, I was ready I would have been the only black person, but we moved. It would have been okay. Because
we can talk about that.
We need to talk about that. So I started accounting and finance, but let me talk to you about that accounting and finance.
Tell them.
That was it's a tragic storyline. And that's a tragic storyline, because I was good at it, but I hated it. I've never hated a subject in my life as much as I hated accounting and finance.
To a former pharmacist.
I hated it. I'd wake up, them 9 a.m s. I would cry. Like, no, the people know me. I'd cry on the bridge. I didn't want to jump off a bridge, guys, but you had to get a bridge to uni. And I'd be crying. I'd be crying on the bridge, thinking like, God, is this my life? And it's like I think, you know those films where you're in a classroom, you're in a lecture hall, and then when you're in deep thought and everybody disappears
and it goes dark.
I had one of those moments, and it's like I had like one of those moments where I was the only person in the room, and it's like I was shown my future in accounting and finance, and I was miserable. And so I realized that, and I'm one of those people, like I said, I'm quite impulsive. If I realize there's no future in this, I'm actually going to stop.
Yeah.
That, and obviously I do come from an African household, and that had its own drama, because I knew, okay, I'm going to stop.
How did you tell your mom?
No, but the thing is, I said, I'm going to stop. I can't do this uni thing. But in the back of my mind, I said, who's going to tell my mom?
Not even how.
Who? Because it wasn't going to, me? She said, bye. She took me to uni. I said, bye. She said, bye. So for me to now, I had to then deal with how am I going to tell my mom that I don't want to be in uni? But then I also tried to switch it up. So then, because remember, I stayed, but I changed my course.
Oh. Okay.
So I then said, let me try and do theatre. Let me do drama as a degree.
In your uni?
So they did that, and I changed my course to theatre drama.
Okay.
But that was a mistake. Because one, I never looked at what the course entailed. I never looked at what is required to do this course. And I never looked at how it would help me other than becoming a drama teacher.
Okay.
And so I did I did a year of that. And in that class, I also realized that it's crazy, because I realized that the next thought that came is, I don't need to be in uni to do this. And that was a hard pill to swallow.
All right.
Because now I felt like I've wasted 2 years.
Okay. So did you complete your first year?
I did. Yeah, basically I did first year twice.
Okay,
because I had to change.
You've done the exam.
Did everything.
Econ.
I don't even know why. Yeah, I did the exam of accounting and finance. I did the exams. I know. I did. We had an what is it? Economics module. Wow. And then I did the first year of theatre and drama.
Okay.
And I realized that the end goal of this course is to be a drama teacher. It's not to be an actor.
Wow.
And that was also a hard pill to swallow, because remember, I just...
So what was the difference for you, or how could you see that with the syllabus and with what?
So everything, I realized that this was very much more theoretical than practical.
Okay.
We were learning about acting, not acting. We were learning about the history of drama and not drama. I wouldn't have mind being in a... I think that's what I said. I think I was so impulsive to want to change my subject. I didn't do enough research into thinking about, you know what, let me go to a proper drama school. Let me actually go to an acting school, because I didn't know about Guildhall and RADA, and I also didn't think it was... I didn't think it was attainable to me as well, because like I said, being in the BAME, you know, these things are not...
I will never claim that. I'm not a BAME.
But it's true, I'm not a BAME. But being black, I just knew that those things, it just looks so far to me. It looks like so far, like me and RADA.
Lack of education.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd never heard that acronym RADA until I was already in the
100%. I knew about RADA, but I knew it as a white elite club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't think it was attained. I thought it was for all the private kids that go to RADA that want to do acting.
But they've known about acting for time.
For years. What are you talking about? Their granddad, thank you. Their granddad is the constable of RADA. Do you get what I mean?
Do you know
what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Your relatives go to... They're the teachers in RADA. So I didn't think that I could even apply. So that's why I was so bent on, let me stay where I am and just try. But that was a really big mistake. Then I left uni.
Okay.
But I knew I'm also a person, I don't want to be idle. So then I said, you know what, I do want to go to drama school, but I knew I didn't want to go to university. But like I still felt like RADA and all of that was unattainable. Then my friend sent me to identity. Then we're now, that's where it really, really begins. Okay. When I go to Identity School of Acting.
Wow. Can you see? This is why she's the first person. This is why she's the first person, because she's...
Listen.
She's early on in the game.
Listen. I've got so many. And that even has its own Identity School of that. Drama school.
Let's try to say, sum up Identity
in 2
minutes? No.
Yeah, no, I can.
Can you do it in 2 minutes?
No, I can. Do you know what? I would 100%. Identity is an amazing fill in the gap of anybody who isn't sure about whether they want to do acting full time, but still wants to gain that experience. Yeah, I think Identity, because it's a part-time drama school, it's not full time. Okay, you know, so it's 2 or 3 times a week. So it will, you know, work within your any other schedule. If you're in full-time uni, full-time work, it can work. So you can go there, and it definitely does look at it doesn't discriminate. Different ages, different genders, different races, different everything. So I think it's good for that. But then I think you just need to know where you're trying to go in life. That's one thing I'll say about it. It's just you need to know what you're trying to get out of it. And what
come with a plan.
Do you know what I mean? You want to know what do you want to get out of going to this drama school? Any drama school, what do you want to get out of it? And how much do you know about what this drama school can offer you? You know, do your research is what I'll say.
Fair enough. Also, you said you had notes from them times that you were meant to send me. Like,
I have so many.
Years, from 3 years ago. I know.
I have so many. I will send. Do you know what it is? It's because it's on paper. How do I send that?
Don't worry. Just give me the whole pack and I'll scribe it.
No, 100%. Do you know what?
I'll write it down.
Yeah, I've got you. I've got so many notes.
Yeah, no.
I'm
definitely, because I feel like right now I'm at the stage where I definitely don't want to go back into education.
Yeah. No, I hear. Yeah.
But I want to learn.
And as an actor, you have to constantly learn. I think because I do classes right now.
Where?
This
is why I needed to speak to you. Because you know, I think last week I was looking for classes for time. Because back in Nottingham, I used to go to class. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but she's sick, and like the students that's passed through there, they're great. Yeah. You're gonna see a couple of them. So I just love the fact that weekly I was going to act. I was learning techniques for audition. I was learning how to memorize bruv, she got us to say our monologues. Bear in mind, I didn't have a monologue. Like, the monologue that I learned was from, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. So I was sketchy. She was like, catch balls, and I'll have to say the monologue. And it's like, everyone's watching, and you're just... I can't even say it now, because I don't even know the monologue.
Yeah, no.
But it was literally on the spot. And so she's just like, how can you not know your monologue like it's your own words? How can I not know my monologue like it's my own? It equips me for where I am now, but I need some more. I think we've done like one session of the Meisner technique, and I was like, flipping heck.
I feel like I mean, not props to myself, but I can teach Meisner only because I've had so many classes on that Meisner that I'm actually tired. But I think as an actor, you have to constantly be learning. But then I think obviously, you know, we live in 2020 in a world where there's so much resources out there. I do think it's hard though, because obviously I know there'll be actors listening, but where do I find the classes? Because that was me. That is me. You know, where do I find the classes? Who do I speak to? I think as an actor, and this is probably one of my biggest struggles, is you have to put yourself out there. Yeah. If you don't ask, ain't nobody finna tell you nothing. And that's something I'm still learning till now is... if I don't open my mouth, no one's gonna because that's the thing with acting. It's weird. It's not like a secret club, but it kind of is in the sense that it's, you know, you get the best from the people that you ask from. You know, it's all about networking. To be honest, it's all about who you know in the industry. Don't let anybody lie to you and tell you that you do need to. And you need to meet people.
Of course, you need to be good. You need to have technique.
100%. Because they'll disgrace you in the audition room. Don't even get it twisted. I've been disgraced enough times.
What's the worst?
I think my worst audition is I didn't know I had to learn lines. So no. Basically, I wasn't given a brief. No, my brief was be at this location. Do you get what I mean?
Who sent you that?
No, it was an actual casting call, but I didn't know there was a second email or there was a second bit to it. Like so I thought I'm just gonna. So I asked the director for the script. He said, "What? Can I have the script?" He said, "You don't know your lines." But he was nice. He wasn't horrible. Okay. But I was so scared because remember, I'm still new. Yeah. So he said, "You don't," and I'm to say no. I wanted to say yes because I was that scared to say like, no, I don't know my lines. And then I was like, but then thankfully, honesty, don't ever lie. I was so honest about it. I was like, I didn't know. I'm willing if you give me 5 minutes, even though I know I can't learn no monologue in 5 minutes. But if you give me 5 minutes, I can, get familiar with it, and I can give you I was putting on English. I can get familiar with it, and you can just I could come. With it. And then he was like, no, it's okay. But I was so nervous.
That sort of stuff
that I couldn't. Now the words I couldn't see it. You know, I was so nervous that I couldn't see it anymore, and I was just like, no. And so like you. And the thing is, that I didn't have training as well to quickly, because even if he had given me the 5 minutes, what's character analysis? I didn't know what that was. You know, what's really embodying the character? I didn't have minutes to go through the lines, so I felt like this audition. That's what I said. You have to be good. There's no way around that. You have to be good, and I don't mean that you have to be perfect, because that's the misconception as an actor. Everything has to be A1. There isn't an A1, because you can
haven't even done all you haven't gone through the process.
Do you know what I mean?
Character development
100, and the director can tell you do it this way. You've not had any prep, because they want to see you. That's what it is, because they'll tell you did it like that. Okay, do it like this. And you've got no
and they
prep.
sort of want to see how well you take direction.
100%. And that's
that's a thing.
That's a big thing. Like, I've worked with problematic people where they ask you to say the line, this, you don't do it. It's frustrating.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's very frustrating. They say do it like you do what you were doing before,
and it's like, can you see you're not taking
direct, and they won't call you back. And the one thing about the acting world is, if they know your name, it's finished. If they know your name for bad, it's done. Because the minute they say so and so, no, this one, she doesn't take direction, and that's all it takes for a director to be like, so you can be amazing, but if you don't have
you can even like untrain bad habits, but no one will know.
100%.
Scary.
But I definitely think you have to constantly learn. I think where you can get in a class, where you can get in a workshop, get them in, even if you don't go to full-time drama school.
Fair enough. Because I'm definitely mindful. Can you guess how long we've been talking for? Yes.
Do you know, it feels like 10 minutes.
Of course it does.
But what has it actually been?
This thing has been on for 33 minutes.
How?
I'm scared. Because there's so much more to talk about.
I know.
But do you know what? We're going to have to get you on another time. But I want to talk about something. I want to talk about your other bags. Okay. Because podcasting was something I really found out. Was it not last week? 10 days. Was it not?
I found out.
First of all, plug your podcast.
Wait. So basically, it's called The Christian Conversation, TCC. And we basically, before everyone starts to log off, that's not Christian. It isn't. It isn't. Listen, it isn't that. It isn't where we're not coming to just read scripture and make the world feel bad. No, we're coming to be honest about our conversation and the struggles that we go through daily as being a Christian, because at the end of the day, faith is very important to me. Not gonna hide it. But yeah, it's me and my guys, 2 girls, 2 boys, keeping it all the way real about our struggles in life. And yeah.
How hard did you find talking about your life,
bro,
for the public? Because cancel culture is a real thing.
And do you know what I do think? Do you know what? And I mean, I believe that I will be great in Jesus' name, isn't it? But I always think about things that will be brought up in my future, because I'm obviously talking right now so freely, frivolously, and I always think after, Lizzy, is this gonna come back to bite you in 5 years? Is this gonna come back to bite you?
Because the standard actually shifts.
Oh,
back when EastEnders was popping, let's say 2012.
Yeah.
What could run back then?
Could never.
Dare not.
100%. And do you know what? I watched the show. There's a TV, I can't remember what it's called. The way they used to speak, the racism, all the things that on public TV.
Was a clip of Everybody Hates Chris that I saw on the thing. The teacher, flippant racism. As in, do you know Chris's white friend? He stayed over at Chris's house and he was in school and it was tired.
Yeah.
The teacher was like, have you been drinking? What happened? You was at Chris's house? Oh, sleep. I know what it's like in those kind of homes.
See what I mean? Once upon a time, and that was funny.
We were cackling.
As a kid, I was doing, that's funny.
Not
knowing. And it's things, and remember, I don't know if you remember that time on Twitter where people's past was being brought up, Even I think Kevin Hart had it where he must have said something years ago and it came back. And I think obviously I'm trying to be very, genuine and whatever now. But then I just think, in a couple years time, what if but then I still believe in being honest. So I think, and obviously there's only 4 of us in the room. So I try not to think that other people, no, for the podcast, not now.
I literally looked up.
No. I mean, in the podcast, I tried not to think that other people are gonna. I try to think it's just a conversation. The same way we are talking now.
Yeah.
I'm only thinking that you and obviously our amazing guy behind the camera is here. I think that's it. I try not to think that other people would hear me or whatever,
because it would taint.
But then I always think it's necessary though. Your truth. Oh, I hate that word. I hate it. But your experiences are valuable and they're necessary. And I think this video recording that we're doing today is necessary. Because I needed this when I was in uni. I needed this when I was in college. I needed this when I was in secondary school, that there were people like me. Because I think in Black British culture, there isn't a lot of Black British females doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was caught. I was caught.
I heard the call.
Do you know what I mean? I heard the call. I saw the need and I ran with the need. I rose up and I took charge. But I think it's so necessary. I think this is so necessary. Exactly. Us doing podcasts, us doing, I believe God is a creative. I'm a creative. I'm going to express that creativity.
And so anyone out there who doesn't believe that they can be both is a lie.
Is
a lie.
You can.
It's a lie.
Girl, boy.
Because that was my problem. I was very academic to this day. But I'm creative too. And
100.
everyone made with me because I done well in my exams and stuff.
She did so well. Sorry, had to put it out there.
God be the glory. Great things he has done.
100%.
Like, you can be both. And don't limit yourself by the labels that other people do.
100%.
I am conscious that time, Tila, is gone. It is gone. And I'm trying to be nice to David, I have 5 more minutes. Ooh.
Oh, okay, ciao.
Okay, 5 minutes. Let's talk about a random topic that's not EastEnders.
Okay.
Are you on Clubhouse?
No, see, that's...
Are you?
I have so much to say about this Clubhouse. No, I'm not.
Neither am I.
But I don't believe, I have this thing. I don't have a rebellious spirit, but I have a rebellion side to me. Mm-hmm. Everyone's on Clubhouse. I don't want to be on it.
I hear it.
Because
wait, did you do House Party back in...
No, but I'm sorry. I created House Party. Yes, I did. Quote me. Because I had House Party in college. Yes, I was. I was the promoter of House... I promoted House Party when we were in college. I don't know why it's new. I was on it in college.
We had a House Party, me, you,
yeah, Karen, thank you. So I didn't feel like House Party was new to me. Mm-hmm. Obviously, yeah, I was on House Party in lockdown, but it's not Clubhouse. That's new. Yeah. But then I just think Clubhouse is going to become toxic very soon. And I said what I said.
Because you sound like you know a bit, I don't know.
Oh, I know. Okay, so...
My sister came home and said, oh yeah, Clubhouse.
Yeah, so basically... No, it's just basically, you can meet, I think... But as a creative, I think it can be beneficial because all my friends keep telling me, you can meet actors, Lizzy, you can meet directors, you can meet celebrities, you can, and get advice and get whatever. So it can be good. So basically, it's just... somebody creating a room, people enter the room and you have discussions. That's basically what it is. But why I say it's going to become toxic very soon is just because some people are very mannerless in this life, and there's been a lot of backlash from what people say, and there's rooms that I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary rooms as well, things that you just talk about nonsense.
So I feel like from my perspective of what you're saying, it's like it's just like a conversation, but you can easily have Twitter topics. It
is Twitter topics. A lot of it is that. That's what I said. I think it's Twitter, but just you're now hearing the people. So you know how your Twitter is, you're reading. Yeah, you're not reading the mad tweets. Oh no, you're actually hearing the mad tweets. You're hearing the madness from the mouth. Do you understand? You're hearing it from there. So I think it is good to meet people and have genuine conversations, because I think obviously as a Christian, there's been a lot of Clubhouse topics that are significant for Christians to hear. So I think there was one about being hurt in church, and it was nice that people could talk about their hurt and journey to healing. Or even like there was one about careers, meeting people that are high up in the industry and gaining actual notes and writing things down. So it can be good, beneficial, but at the same time there's been some toxic things on that Clubhouse.
Okay, so I've been given the indication
100%.
We've got 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna be the punctual one.
Go off, darling.
We're gonna ruin the stereotypes of black people, African timing.
Oh, I defy that statement. I don't do lateness. I don't believe in it.
What time did you arrive today?
No, don't do that. And I can explain, because that was the bus's fault. That was the bus's fault.
I don't do 2 minutes, so I'm not going to get into that.
It's true.
Because
I don't do lateness. Thank you very much.
Neither do I. But yes, thank you for listening. If you got to this point, thank you. All of the like, comment, subscribe and stuff. All of that if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Lizzy. Thank you, David.
Thank you for having me.
There's more to come, guys. Finally, the content I wanted. Get in. But yeah, have a nice week and that.
Oh. Are you done?
Yeah, no, I'm done. You can...
I'm scared.
Absolute guess a grip. Okay.